Hola, Español 2. Yo estoy en mi cama. Yo no quiero mover hoy. Está bien. Español en la cama es español, ¿sí? So, vamos. New stuff coming at you today. Wow. A little bit of the last unit. I know we have the A-Push test coming up tomorrow, and there are several of you that will be taking that. Good luck. So we'll just have this today. Tomorrow can be a work on this day for everybody. You know, if you get it done today, great. Then you don't have to worry about it over the weekend. And then Monday we will start our final push towards end of the school year. So, but this is new. It's not that hard, but very, very important for functional Spanish skills. Learning how to say ing phrases, like what someone is doing literally right now. So here we go. Frases de ing. I couldn't come up with a cooler name for that. It actually is called the present progressive tense, if you want the lame grammar name, but no one wants that. So, frases de ing. And you can say ing in English. So, en la frase necesitamos dos partes. La primera parte, I am, representa el sujeto y el verbo, ¿sí? El sujeto y el verbo. Y la segunda parte es la palabra de ing, working, right? So, we're going to look at this picture, and I want you to just look at this in English. Mira la foto en inglés y piensa, think. Come up with some is-doing sentences. Is doing. So just look at this and say, someone is blanking, someone is blanking, someone is not blanking. So let's just go like this. The baby is eating. So let me get my white text here. La, I think that's a girl baby, so we're going to call it la bebé. Está. Now we're going to go with our eating word. So watch what I do here. Oh, if I can get my cursor back. Comiendo. La bebé está comiendo. Okay? So now let's do one more. Let's do the dad is watching football because he's got a football jersey on and he's staring at the iPad. El papá está mirando. Let's go second line here. Fútbol americano. I'm not going to write americano. So here we go. So let's look at these two phrases. And you can obviously do direct translations for these and they work out. The baby is eating. The dad is watching football. So this is nice in the sense that it's pretty straightforward word for word with us. So let's look at these words here. Let's look back at what we have with our two parts. Yo estoy trabajando. El papá está mirando. La bebé está comiendo. Okay, maybe you figured it out. So what we do, how do you make an ing? Well, you take your AR verbs, and they're going to end with, you know what the suffix was? It was ando. So you take the AR verb, and you simply add ando. So if I say hablar, to talk, you want talking, you do hablando. You take off the AR ending, just like we would for any other verb. Instead of white font, that's going to make this very hard for you. Hablar, you're still going to take off the AR. So we have habl, and you're going to add ando. Hablando. All you're going to do. So, and we don't conjugate these, do we? I am talking, you are talking, we are talking, she is talking, they are talking. You know how talking doesn't change, right? So don't think we're going to take this word and make it hablando, hablandas, hablandamos. No. That would be a really, really hard thing to translate. It wouldn't even, are we talking? What? So you're just going to keep it as hablando. So bailar, this was a pop song a few years ago, Bailando. You maybe remember the song Bailando, Enrique Iglesias, Bailando. So ER-IRs work similarly, except they use a different ending. They don't use A's, because you can imagine, see how the AR up here goes to ando? Well, ERs, IRs are still going to have that NDO, except they're going to throw an IENDO. It sounds like the chorus of Bingo was his name, or no, yeah, whatever. IENDO, IENDO, ha ha ha. That's Español humor. So what we're gonna do is, like, if I were like comer. Why is the text white? Stop it. Comer. You're gonna take off the ER and you're gonna add yendo, comiendo. Vivir, IR verb. Take off the IR and we do viviendo. Okay. So that's how you make an ing word. Pretty easy. Just remember the two suffixes, ando, yendo. Ando, yendo. And hopefully your brain goes ando, AR, yendo. It literally has an E and an I right in it. Ere, e-ere. Okay? So, let's just go through. There's one little exception here. So let's try in your head to come up with the five for the, or sorry, the way this is called a gerund, the way to say reading. Okay, so we have leer, stupid white text again. I don't know why the default is white right now. Leer. So you're going to do, okay, you're going to get rid of the ER and you're going to add your ando or yendo. So there we go. Now if you're looking at this word and saying, I don't like the way that looks, that's ugly. You're right. It doesn't look like a good word. It has too many vowels right in this part of the world. So what we do is there's actually a little rule in Spanish that you really can't put 3 vowels in a row unless one of them is like a silent U or something. So what happens is they're going to do a cambio here. So when you have 3 vowels in a row, I am going to murder my computer. 3 vowels in a row, and those are called vocales, if you remember back to Notch at the beginning of the year. Consecutivos. You're going to do this cambio. The I becomes a Y, just like with oír. Remember, oír has the same cambio, to hear, oír to hear, because you hear with your ear. So what you're going to do is actually you're going to do leyendo. Leyendo. And that's going to be your word. The I here simply becomes a Y here. So, but I bet you if I were to put you to a test right now, we would have a lot of people just going yo and then going right to this gerund. They would go right to this word, I eating, because people do it all the time. We need 2 parts in the phrase. What about this first part? I am. Here I have yo estoy, right? And hopefully remember back to Español uno. Estar comes from to be. So, what do we do? Why are we using estar and not ser? So here, remember we have soy, somos, eres, es, son. And then down here is estar, estoy, estamos, estás, están. So why are we going to go with estar and not ser? Why? Think back to Español uno and the beginning of Español dos. Permanente versus temporario. What about all of these actions is temporary? What about the baby is eating is temporary? Obviously, she's not going to be eating forever. What about the dad watching football seems temporary to us? Obviously, the entirety of it seems temporary, right? So we're always going to use estar. So you have to get these words into your head. Estoy, estás, está, estamos, están. Because zombies again in Spanish are people that go word for word and often have a hard time with the nuances. Zombies are going to go, now give me some white text please. Papa, Okay, that's dad, and then they're going to go is, and they're going to automatically go S, and then they're going to go cocinando. And why is S wrong? Because we know that we don't use S. We can't use ser for INGs. We have to use a star. So you should always be using está. So the correct sentence would be Papa está cocinando. Okay, there we go. So one final question for us is, what if we're using a verb for our ing word that has a cambio? We are losing the game. I am hearing the music. I am thinking. I am not thinking. I am wanting. You're not going to say that very often. Ooh, we are sleeping. So when do we do cambios? Do we do them? How would I say a word like playing? I am playing basketball. Well, what we do is simply, got the hiccups. You have to ask yourself first, what type of verb is it? So only IR verbs will do cambios. Solo, oh my goodness. Solo cambiamos verbos de IR. No cambiamos verbos de AR o ER. And then down here we're going to add a second note. In white, of course. You'd think I'd learn. El cambio, the change, solo es de una letra, one letter. Okay, so let's go back here and look at our verbs. Which of these verbs are IR verbs? Hopefully you can immediately identify an IR verb by this stage in the game. So let's get our big red X out again. Perder, to lose. Nope. So there's not going to be a cambio. It's simply going to be perdiendo. Pensar. No cambio. Pensando. Querer. I'm not sure when you're going to say wanting ever. In Spanish, it's not a word you hear very often. Comenzar. Starting. Nope. Adios. Jugar. Playing. Jugando. Simply jugando. You add ando to the end. But now we're left with a bunch that will. So we are going to, up here, change this. And I'm going to go for like blue or something. Pidiendo. I am asking for. I am ordering. I am saying. It's going to be diciendo, because we are going to, with this IR verb here, change this E for that I. I am hearing. Viendo. We're going to do the I to I. I am preferring again. You're not going to say this all the time. Prefiriendo. Now, corregir. Corrigiendo. Let's make that easier to read. Corrigiendo. Now, how about here? Dormir. Duermiendo? We have to remember our rule. El cambio solo es de una letra. It's a one-letter change. So we only have we have two options. We can go O to U or we can go O to E. So which one of these sounds like a better word? Durmiendo, durmiendo. Durmiendo, durmiendo. And hopefully your brain is saying durmiendo sounds much better, because you're right. So you have to ask yourself, is it an IR verb? So you have to be a little cerebral about this at first. IR verb, cambio. Yep. AR verb, ER verb, don't do the cambio. Just put the IE, the ando or the endo at the end, and life will be good. So, with that, let's go back to, here's just some memes, of course. Driving, conducir, goes to conduciendo, when there are no police in sight. Wow. When the police come by. Ooh, wow. What are you thinking? This was Facebook back in the old days. Que estás pensando? I think it's creepy if you can only see my eyes. What are you thinking? Facebook already knows what we're thinking. We don't need to tell it. And then here we go. Have a little fun with this one. Hey, You like me, right? No? No? I don't really like you. Why? Yeah. Yeah, you do like me, but we only have to be friends. And then the person responds, ¿Me estás friendzoneando? What? Friendzoning? Are you friendzoning me? Huh? This is a fun thing to do in class usually. You can pause the video and complete the picture find if you want. I don't know what these things are even called. Help Don Pepe to find the objects that he is looking for. Obviously, a sinful missing accent here, so I'll put it in very large. Está. Help Don Pepe. So back to Flipgrid now. What do we have to do today? And by today, I mean for Monday, because with the push test tomorrow, we'll give you the weekend. Give me a video response here for 14 de Mayo with 10 ing phrases. So who is doing what? Just and make it fun. Don't just be your face saying a bunch of things. Do the front facing camera. Actually videotape someone or something in your life happening from home, and narrate it. Have fun with this. I really would insist that you go back and watch some of these videos from May 8th. Some of these are absolutely hilarious. Michael, oh no, wait. Oh no, those are the ones I haven't graded yet. Those are the delay ones right here, May 6th. These are hilarious. Michael's video, very good. Cece did a really good video. So go back and check some of those out if you're looking for some creativity. Noah Hines did a phenomenal video. He dumped a bucket of water on himself in the shower. So there's that. He's wearing clothes, full disclosure. So give me 10 phrases. You have to use every form at least once. I am doing something. You are. And for the you part, you can literally talk directly to me unless you want to run down somebody at your house and talk directly to them, but they won't understand you. But that's okay. That's part of the fun of Spanish, is that people don't know what you're saying. So give me the I am, you are, he or she is, we are, and they are. Use every form at least once so we can practice the various forms of estar, right? So yo estoy blando, tú estás blablando, estamos blabiendo, whatever, right? Use everyone at least once. And then also make at least 3 of your 10 sentences negative. Tell me what someone is not doing so that we can practice negative sentences. So where would the word no or not in English, not, go in this in Español? So we have probably a couple options, I think. You'd want to put it here, or you want to put it here like we do in English. Dad is not cooking. But we should probably know by now that it goes before the conjugated verb in Spanish, always. So that would be your phrase. Papa no, and then maybe we'll just do parentheses. Papa no está cocinando. Just like you would say, no me gusta, or yo no tengo, right? Yo no soy. Papa no está cocinando. So with that, good luck on the APRS test tomorrow, sophomores, and taking it. And then enjoy tomorrow off from Español so you can work on this and focus on that. And then Monday we will have to, last week or so of school. So stay well, wash your hands, and watch some German soccer coming back this weekend. Adios.